Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated luxury vehicles of the year, the 2025 Rolls-Royce Spectre. This isn't just another high-end car, it's Rolls-Royce's first all-electric production model and a bold statement of what the future of luxury motoring looks like. So sit back, relax, and let's take a deep dive into the design, the performance, and the premium experience this car offers. The moment you lay eyes on the Spectre, you know it's something special. Rolls-Royce didn't just electrify a Phantom or Ghost, they designed the Spectre from the ground up as a new breed of luxury coupe. It retains the unmistakable Rolls-Royce silhouette, long bonnet, sweeping roofline, and that authoritative presence that makes everything else on the road look a little ordinary. The front grille, though unnecessary for cooling in an EV, remains proudly in place. It's illuminated and slightly larger than on any previous Rolls, giving the Spectre a signature look that's instantly recognizable. The split headlights are slim and ultra-modern, sitting like precision-cut jewels. And then there's the Spirit of Ecstasy, slightly re-sculpted for better aerodynamics, now with a more dynamic stance. Every surface of the car has been honed in the wind tunnel, giving it a drag coefficient of just 0.25, the most aerodynamic Rolls-Royce ever built. The side profile is simply majestic. With two massive coach doors that open rearward, access to the cabin is nothing short of theatrical. These are the largest doors ever fitted to a Rolls-Royce, and they operate automatically. The 23-inch wheels, the largest Rolls has used in over a century, add to the car's bold presence. It looks as if it glides even when standing still. Every line has been carefully crafted not just for style but to enhance the overall driving efficiency. Now step inside, and the magic continues. The Spectre's interior is where cutting-edge technology meets timeless craftsmanship. You're greeted with an atmosphere of opulence, leather, wood, metal, and now, digital luxury. The cabin is bathed in ambient lighting that feels like you're stepping into a tranquil, futuristic lounge. Rolls-Royce introduces the Starlight doors in the Spectre for the first time, panels embedded with hundreds of tiny fiber optic lights that mimic the night sky. Pair that with the Starlight headliner, and you're literally surrounded by stars. Everything you touch feels bespoke. From the hand-stitched leather seats to the new Spirit digital dashboard interface, there's no sense of compromise. The infotainment system is more connected and customizable than ever, yet it never overwhelms. It's intuitive, elegant, and intentionally minimalist. Rear seat passengers enjoy near limo-level comfort with plenty of legroom and the serene silence that comes naturally with an electric drivetrain. Rolls-Royce has gone to extreme lengths to isolate road noise, adding sound insulation throughout the aluminum space frame. You float, rather than drive. But make no mistake, the Spectre isn't just a showpiece. It's a serious performer in its own right. Powered by a dual-motor all-electric setup producing 577 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque, the Spectre glides from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4.4 seconds. That's quick for any car, but for a 2.5-ton luxury coupe, it's astonishing. More impressive, though, is how effortlessly it delivers that power. There's no drama, no jerks, just smooth, uninterrupted acceleration that feels more like taking off in a private jet than pressing the throttle in a car. The ride quality is everything you'd expect from Rolls-Royce. The planar suspension system, which uses satellite navigation to read the road ahead and adjust the suspension in real time, ensures an almost otherworldly level of comfort. It glides over imperfections with grace. The steering is responsive yet relaxed, making the car feel smaller than it is. Despite its size, it's surprisingly nimble, thanks to four-wheel steering and a perfectly balanced chassis. Now, let's talk range and charging. The Spectre is built on Rolls-Royce's new all-electric architecture, with a battery pack estimated to offer around 320 to 330 miles of range on a full charge. It supports DC fast charging, so you can go from 10 to 80% in about 34 minutes under optimal conditions. Of course, most owners will likely have charging solutions at home or use valet charging services. And of course, all this opulence comes at a price. The 2025 Rolls-Royce Spectre starts at around $420,000, but as with all Rolls-Royces, the final price is often much higher depending on customization. No two Spectres are likely to be identical. Buyers can personalize everything, from the paint color to embroidery patterns, to the type of wood used in the trim. It's more than buying a car, it's commissioning a work of art. So, what's the verdict? The 2025 Rolls-Royce Spectre is not just a luxury EV, it's a new benchmark in what an electric grand tourer can be. It stays true to the brand's legacy while boldly stepping into the electric future. If you're looking for silent power, timeless elegance, and the kind of ride that makes time stand still, the Spectre doesn't just deliver, it redefines. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Spectre, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what would your perfect Spectre spec look like? Would you like a shorter version or this adapted for a blog post as well?